Hello, this is Cynthia W. Hammer, and welcome to the 2021 Sunshine State Book Festival. I am so glad that you have tuned in to my video. I am the author of The Seven Rivers, A Good Case, and Iceberg. The Seven Rivers is my third novel, and I'm on book tour. This novel is a true story. When I was 12, my brother was 10. He fell through frozen water along the Chesapeake Bay, and I saved his life. And he went on to play for the Harlem Globetrotters. So this is the front cover of the Severn River outside of Annapolis, Maryland. It's about the 7 teenagers going into high school. It's a continuation of my very first novel, Iceberg, and Iceberg has a movie buzz. I don't want to give it away. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this is the story of my younger brother falling through the frozen water. This book propelled me into, I guess you could say, the Hollywood life. I live in California, in Santa Barbara, and I also reside part-time in the South. So this is Iceberg. 83-year-old lady did my front cover, Miss Rosalie Ballou, and I'm so grateful. This is the depiction of the exact what was placed in my head. I had a dream that my brother would fall through frozen water in 1979, and I refused to get on the ice. And to fast forward, my favorite author, Miss Betty Baker, who I read her book one day, What is Black, and I prayed to God that I'd meet her. I was 9. 25 years later, I met her, told her I wanted to write a book, and I'm fast forwarding. And I told her about Iceberg, and she said, that's a book. You need to write about it. So here we are, writing about Iceberg, and I'm just so excited because, like I said, it has a movie buzz. This is for youth and young adults, ages through 9, probably through 16. And then if you follow it with the sequel, The Seven Rivers, you could say about 15 through 26. Because young adult, as you know, kids are very advanced in reading. So it expands to all ages because no one's reading picture books anymore at 9. No one's building blocks at the age of 5. These kids are reading. They're so advanced that we cannot bore them. So I write a really fast-paced, exciting novel. It's about teenagers, the trials and errors, the feeling of loneliness. I won't say really suicide, but I touch on it briefly. First loves, lasting friendships, because teenagers always think that they're the only ones, that we don't understand. Well, we created the blueprint that they're walking on. So we have been there and paved the way. We know how it feels. So I'm very in tune with teenagers. Then we get to my second novel called A Good Case. And A Good Case is about 2 African-American caregivers. This is for adult, working in Beverly Hills. I am so grateful for this book. It's a true story. I write as fiction, but 95% of the story is nonfiction. And it's the behind-the-scenes look at the billion-dollar home health care industry. And so this book has propelled me into a best-selling author. I have sold many, many, many copies. So thank you, God. I am a God person. I don't leave him out ever. So whether it offends you or not, I'm not trying to. I just being me. So I am from Maryland. I left for California. I've been out here for 15 years. Right now I'm doing the video from California. 15 years. And so I enjoy writing. I make a living now as a writer. I have traveled across country 3 times for a book tour. Now, I've been across country at least 7 times. But for a book tour, 37 cities, 3 tours, 3 books, and by myself, just with my lovely beagle as my road dog. I always say that people say to me, you do that all by yourself? You cross country by yourself? And I say, no, I'm never alone. God is behind the wheel and I'm just riding shotgun. So, truth be told, I'm a very courageous person. I have a strong faith. I love people. I wasn't always a extrovert. I was very shy as a child. Expressing myself through writing has propelled me into a whole nother world of celebrityism, if there's such a thing. I have been on the Hallmark Channel, in a few TV shows, movies, Hallmark movies, and I've been in 3 movies in theater. One you may have heard of, Mirror Mirror. I'm Not for Sale, um, and the other one is in production. So they will be. I'm hoping it makes it to theater, but I've seen myself on the big screen. That's been pretty cool. But most of all, what I enjoy most is just going around the country talking to readers. I love my fans. I love my friends. I love my family. I'm very grateful for the kids who come up to me and say they love my book. That warms my heart because when I first wrote my first novel, I just said, God, who's going to read it? And he just said to me, just write it. And that's what I did. And it's great to have people appreciate your work. Writers put in some long hours, and I'm grateful to be part of millions who put pen to paper. And thank you to the Sunshine Book Festival for allowing me to participate. So, with that said, I hope that's a big help. You can find me on Arthur House, all the books on any online bookseller, Arthur House, Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Baker and Taylor. Check out my Hammer Away show in syndication on Mix Station Radio from Baltimore. I do the Hammer Away show on Facebook Live. You might find some of my archives with KCAA and LA Talk Radio. And I'm on Twitter at Hammer Cynthia. Just if you just Google Cynthia W. Hammer, author, everything comes up. And if anything that you want to know, you may read about. But thank you for visiting my page, my /video. And I hope you have a wonderful day.